So you've made the decision to start prospecting and you're wondering what not to say on a cold call. Let's dive into the video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about exactly what not to say when making a cold call. The very first thing that I just want to throw out there to make your life super simple, anything that is not on the script, do not say it. Just make it easy for yourself. Make sure you just stick to the script. By the way, if you haven't downloaded my script book, make sure you check the link in the comment section below. We'll make sure we pin it for you absolutely free. In the script book, just like every other script, it's a fantastic, easy framework that you're going to use to dominate your cold calls. All you have to do is stick to it and just say everything the script says. That's first and foremost. Anything not on the script would probably be something I wouldn't say. Because by the way, I'm just letting you know, I've literally recorded my calls and then just copy and pasted everything that I've said over and over and over and over again when I made my script book. So make sure, again, you check it in the comment section below. Next, what not to say on a cold call is specifically things that are ending in statements. You want to make sure you have questions every single time you finish talking. Anything that is a statement is not going to get you far. A statement is not part of a sales script. Let me give you an example. I think it would be a great idea for you to sell your home. Now listen, in your mind you might say, that sounds like a pretty good thing to say. However, it's ending in a statement. So if it ends in a statement, you probably shouldn't say it. So you need to figure out how to say the same thing, but in a question fashion. Based on what you've said to me, when do you think would be the best time to sell your home? Right? You want to change it into a question. Because what happens, whoever's asking the questions is in charge, is controlling the call. If you're the one saying statements, that means they're asking you questions and then you're just simply responding. I'm telling you, that is not how a sales script works. And again, you are a salesperson and be proud of it. Next thing also, what I would recommend not doing on a cold call is hanging up first or being the one saying, I'll call you back. Because understand, do not hang up the phone. Let them hang up the phone. Even if it's the worst call in the entire world, keep going. Because I'm telling you right now, you already don't have the lead, so you might as well just keep going. What I want to be very clear with all of you is that when you're on a call and you're just following the scripts, it gets really, really hard to get flustered. You get flustered, you're like, click. I mean, have you ever done that? Yeah, listen, I've done that, and that was beginning of my career when I didn't know what to say. When you don't know what to say, you typically will just click. So it's about knowing and practicing your scripts. Next is saying things that show that you're really not listening or not being empathetic. So let me give you an example. We've just gone through COVID. I'm recording this in May 2022. We just went through COVID. I'm not saying it's over, it isn't, or whatever. I'm not here to get a political conversation. What I am saying is if someone is sick or said to you, like, hey, I just was on the phone recently. This is me today. I was on the phone with somebody and there's like, yeah, me and my wife have COVID. The worst thing I could say is, okay, great. When would be a good time for me to stop by? I'm just clearly not paying attention. And I know you probably think, well, obviously I wouldn't say that, but I'm telling you, when you're in a call, sometimes you say things that show off that you're not listening. Anytime that it shows that you're not listening, it deepens the distrust in you. Because when you're not paying attention or not listening, they don't trust you. So you need to continuously build the rapport so they can build the trust in you in order to have you come over their home. Because if you think about it, people aren't just inviting you into a complete stranger, is inviting you, a complete stranger, into their home. Think about how crazy that is for a second. And wonder why, if you're not building rapport over the phone, people might not want to have you in their home. Okay? So make sure you are listening and it shows. This is why I say repeat and approve on your sales script. Okay? Repeat and approve. Say, well, not looking to really sell my house right now. I can appreciate how you might not want to sell your home right now. Right? Repeat it and then approve it. I can appreciate that. However, let me ask you a question. When do you feel like would be the right time for you to sell your home? Let them respond. And then dive down into your, go back into the script again. Right? Just get right back into the script. You don't have to make this stuff up, guys. It's all in the script book. Again, down below. Anything that has to do with I need or I statements is another thing that I definitely would not say in your sales scripts. It just does not support the sales call at all. So make sure that when you're on a call, you just be like, look, I need you to do this, right? I think you should do this. That's not important. No one cares what you want. No one cares what you need. Well, you should be asking them and saying, okay, I can appreciate where you're at. Let me ask you a question. In a perfect world, when would you look to sell your home? In a perfect world, where would you like to move to, right? Ask them questions about them because people make decisions based on emotion, okay? Emotion. So no one cares about you unless they know how much you care, right? Have you heard that statement? No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. It's a very powerful statement. And the only way that they will understand how much you care is if you are listening and you continuously ask them questions and you're interested in them. That is the key thing you can be doing. I had an agent that I was listening to his calls. I was sitting next to him. He was making the sales calls. And he was just like, well, actually, this reminds me of this one time where I was on this vacation and I knew this and I went like this and went like that and then this happened and then this happened and this happened. I was like, this is like 4 freaking minutes of this guy talking. And guess what? They were just like, well, that's great. It's like, well, listen, I'm busy. I got to go. I mean, like, why talk about all this stuff? It's just not important. Stick to the script. It's different of building rapport and saying, someone goes like, oh yeah, well I went to Rutgers. Like, oh, that's funny. I went to Rutgers too. That's amazing. Or, you know what, it's interesting when someone says like, oh, I went to Rutgers. Oh, that's interesting. I spoke at Rutgers a few times. And then you could dive into the next question on the script, right? I'm not here to just go, well, the time I spoke at Rutgers, then this happened and I spoke to this many people about this topic and then this happened. It was actually this time at this time. No one freaking cares. Make it specific and to the point. So again, connect. You can build rapport. Right? Show that you're listening. Oh, you went to Rutgers. That's awesome. I spoke there a few times. Now, let me ask you a question. When you do look to sell your home in an ideal period of time, what would be one thing that you were looking for in the agent you look to hire to represent you? Other than that, guys, is do not ask yes or no questions. Do not ask yes or no questions. It will not serve you well to ask a question like, would right now be a good time for me to come over? Questions like that. Would it be okay if I came over your house today? No, I would not ask that question, right? Because it gives them a really easy way to say no. When would be a better time for me to stop by today? This afternoon or this evening? Okay? It's a choice close. Those are my favorite types of closes ever, is a choice close. Yes or no is not a good choice close. Yes, it might be a choice close, but it's the wrong type of choice close. You want to say A or B. Is A or B better? Which one's better for you, A or B? That's the best thing you can possibly say when it comes to a close. You want to master your cold calls? Master your scripts. Come in with high energy and a smile. And make sure you repeat and approve every single statement. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be really hard for you not to get the appointment. Other than that, guys, make sure you comment anything in the comment section below that you're looking for me to make videos on. Listen, I'm here to make more video content so that you don't have to be broke anymore in this business. I'm here to make sure I can help you make more money than you've ever made before. This is the right time today. Let today be the day that you hire a coach. I'm not telling you that I'm going to be the one thing that changes your life for the rest of your life. Like I'm like the bee's knees or the golden ticket. But what I am telling you is that the people I have coached have doubled, tripled their income in less than 6 months. I am telling you that the people who've worked with me for X period of time see results. But I am telling you that the people who don't get coaching typically don't get a lot of results in a short period of time. And it takes a long time to see results. How much would you pay to double or triple your income in the next 6 months? How much would you pay? $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. If I could triple my income in the next 6 months, I'd probably pay 100, 200, 300, 500 grand right now. Because that's what it would be worth to me. What would it be worth to you? And if you're interested in possibly doubling or tripling your income over the next 6 to 12 months, make sure you check out the link in the comment section down below and hire me as your coach. Other than that, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.